For the first time since their championship run in the playoffs, the Buccaneers sail across the Gulf to New Orleans. The Saints look to sink the reigning champs. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
But they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Jones last week, just downright unbelievable. And when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. Now a first down carry by Jones. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious?
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. To throw is Brady. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that can be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Now a play fake, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
You know they pay me extra.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 136 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run it with Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing now is Brady. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
The tackle by Alexander. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Now he'll throw with Brady. Dancing to his left. And he gets it down to the 32. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a Buccaneer first down.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Space to run past the 20. Fighting his way through contact. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Giovanni Bernard. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, flush to his right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. On first down, Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Spins by, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away. 3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Antonio Brown, 88 yards. And the Bucs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Second down and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tyler Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. On play action, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Another completion for Tom Brady, and I just know that in his New England days, he would fight to stay out there until the end, until that clock hits zeros. But here in Tampa Bay, I just wonder if they'll want him to come out of the game and hand him the baseball cap in recognition of a job well done.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action, now it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Fights through and now a crease. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to look to throw. And Brady has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady now to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Still going. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point try now for Succop. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go!
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.